guys, welcome to another Master Badge replay. The BatChat is a brand new tank for me. I believe this was the second night that I had this tank. It is a very low profile, very fast, auto-loading tier 10 tank destroyer, medium tank. It's very stealthy, very fast, and very dangerous.
Time to roll out.
So I initially decided to go to the hill. I figured that my view range and us having Guardy will, if I'm able to make it to the top, I will be able to get vision back at the K line where a lot of TDs like to camp.
Damaged.
So I got a little bit of damage there. It was not a great exchange. I was only able to get one shot into him. He's an American autoloader. He could have done 1,200 damage and really crippled me. And so what I'm going to do here is try to be really cheeky with my spotting and with my view.
Damaged. Enemy is hit.
It's always nice to get some free damage. It looked like all the other TDs were focused on other targets, which is good for my health. With a bat, when you poke, you pretty much want to ensure that none of the other guns are firing in your direction. And so here I'm poking to try and get vision on the TDs in the back. Calling for Artie here. It doesn't look like they're gonna shoot. I may or may not have hit him. Looks like it.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
BatChats, and really the French takes in general, they have really bad gun handling. And so I really derped one or two shots there in that whole series. Again, you really want your crew to have all the gun handling skills that they possibly can. One of the things you need to be mindful of as well with a BatChat is you only have
enemy vehicle destroyed.
Mission. So you really need to make sure that you're taking the shots you should.
Enemy is hit. That one didn't go through.
That was a bad shot. I shouldn't have taken it. Really, the last two shots were bad shots. I shouldn't have taken them. But I really wanted to get some damage put out. decide to reload again with no immediate threats. One of the frustrating things with this tank is there's a flurry of action and then there's nothing. Flurry of action, nothing. That T-71 there. Right now I'm just trying to get vision on the tanks in the cap and the tanks in the back corner.
Penetration. Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit. Ricochet.
That was a little bit of bad energy. Here's a situation where the BatChat can't suck. I am on reload with 2 enemy tanks. So instead of staying up here and being unable to watch my back, you'll notice that there's no more tanks up in the B9 area. I'm going to back off here. The BatChat and the Learning, both of this line are really bad when going down hills. I have lost a lot of tracks and a lot of health going over even the smallest bumps.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Got a miracle bounce there because he was shooting heat and my tracks probably ate it, or my gun did, and so I came out really ahead with that. So right now I'm poking for vision, and I proxlet the waffle. At this point I decide that the Roomba is alone and is probably going to come after me, so I want to take him out. I probably should have reloaded sooner, but instead I decide that I'm going to shoot him 3 times and ramp kill him.
Permission to engage. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And he's gone, and I'm now reloading. And so, here is where I make a series of mistakes. I should have continued to go along this ridge and gotten up into here where I would have vision control over all the tanks down here. I don't do that. Instead, partly because I'm unfamiliar with this tank, I drive out into the open and I take a shot with the waffle aiming at me and from the 44.
We're immobilized. Track hit. Target acquired. We're done for. Everyone get out.
I made a serious mistake there. What I should have done is continue to back off into here because of that situation, and I should have repaired my tracks. I had just taken critical damage from the arty, I was not paying attention, and I figured I would have at least 2 shots on the T-44 and kill him. I didn't. And unfortunately, that's going to cost us the game in the end. Sorry for the spoiler. So at this point, I was really excited. I was just felt really on tilt, and I quit analyzing the situation. I felt invincible, and I went YOLO. I didn't pay attention to my reload. I did not pay attention to my health. I did not pay attention to the situation that I was in. And double click. There's a mission going on now, and if I would have won, I would have made a lot of credits. And so, in this situation, judging by where the Yak Tiger died and where myself died, I'm guessing that Artie is down in here, or possibly over. He's definitely in this area because he was able to splash here and splash here. And so he's definitely in this area. This BatChat Artie, instead of coming into cap, if he did come into cap, he should have come and hit on this side. Um, or he could have gone searching for him, probably maybe along this path. Instead, he hides here. And click. As you can see, I still made 999,000. This was a mastery. I got the high caliber and tank sniper. I scored 7,150 damage for a base experience of 1253. I definitely want to compliment the T-44 on the other team. Even though he only did 1239 damage, he controlled vision and he controlled a lot of the engagements just by his presence. Um, Hats off to him. There's a reason he is actually a Unicum. Now with the BatChat, you really don't need, for pubs anyway, to shoot heat. If you're in a frontal engagement with the BatChat, unless you're sniping, you're doing it wrong. You need to be at the flanks, and with only 30 rounds, I don't want to personally risk having side skirts or spaced armor eat heat rounds, and so I run only in pubs, exclusively APCR. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.